So Renlita is a manufacturer of custom engineered vertical opening solutions. Those can be doors, windows, walls. Every one is custom engineered for a specific opening in a building. And we pride ourselves on giving a turnkey solution to architects, contractors, and residential homeowners as well to really bring the wow factor to their building and their project.
Renlita Custom Doors, I believe, had a great relationship with Fastenal, but 2 years ago, they were coming to the point where they needed to add more people to run their tool crib. They managed an area where they kept all of their OEM parts for their overhead doors, and instead of looking to try to add that extra headcount, they came to Fastenal to see if we had a solution that would help fit their need.
Renlita was growing at a rate, we were doubling in size every 2 years. So adding personnel, keeping marketing and sales and contract and infrastructure of the company in place and on track with that doubling in size is challenging. And the partnership with Fastenal really allowed us to shed that responsibility to experts who do it and do it well. And that freed up resources for Renlita to focus on what we do well, which is make great doors.
So here at the Renlita onsite, we have 2 full-time employees that are operating out of their facility. We have around $300,000 worth of inventory and about 300 SKUs. A lot of their inventory here is custom. What that allows us to do is we receive material requests throughout the day. We're usually able to fulfill about 95% of those orders same day in about 30 minutes to an hour, if not way less than that, if it's a couple line items. And we're able to take that from the crib and take it out to their production floor so that they can get busy. About 60% of the parts that we provide are actually in-house Fastenal custom manufactured items. That knocked down a lot of lead times. We were able to get those parts faster and house them here. And what it did for them is actually consolidate a ton of their vendors that they were using in the past so that they don't have to reach out to so many people.
The business model that we've brought to their tool crib supplies them with not only the parts that they need, but we also put in there the labor that puts those parts into a kit, builds the bill of lading that they pick up and take. Essentially, they don't touch anything in that product until they actually take it out and put it out the door with the end product.
I think the biggest gains we've seen are in time. Our employees are able to focus on jobs they're good at, things they excel in, and that means that we're spending a lot more time on aspects that build our company rather than time counting inventory, things that we don't excel at.
They attend our weekly production meetings. They have access to forecast the parts requirements, and they take a more proactive stance towards ensuring that the parts are going to be accessible to Renlita when they're needed. And it becomes a part of the design process as well. So we know what can be sourced and what can be bought. That helps us guide the engineers in a direction towards what can be actually fabricated and made.
On-site Fastenal personnel are know much more detail about the parts. They're specialists in fasteners. I work fairly closely with Peyton. I send him POs, and he does all of the research that we need to get those filled, keeps the inventory managed, gives us alerts on upcoming issues he may see. Lisa works a little bit more closely with my employees and parts. Her particular talent is back-checking us and seeing if we've missed something. Hey, aren't there supposed to normally be washers with this bolt? Yeah, you're right. That sort of thing.
We've really expanded what Fastenal can do for this customer. We didn't say, here's what Fastenal sells to you. What can you buy? That's in our catalog. We said, what do you buy, and how can we build a total program that offers value?
The value of the partnership's been, I would say it's been vital to the growth with Renlita over the last 2 years. From my point of view, it was cash flow was a big part of it. Maintaining access to those parts through that rapid growth and the inventory through that rapid growth period was also pretty vital. And I don't think we would have been able to do that without the partnership with Fastenal.